If you couldn't tell, we are back with another dashcam video. I'm your host Andrew.
And I'm your host Makayla, and this is the top 10 scariest dashcam videos from Asia, so let's get started. Starting off this countdown at number 10, we have Flying Car. This video was captured by a woman who was driving in Israel. She was making her daily commute and talking to what sounds like her car's Siri when someone wanted to cut in front of her. Although I think the car misjudged how much space I had, because when they tried to go around...
How much money do you have?
They ended up hitting the car in front of them and completely flipping, hitting multiple cars in the oncoming direction, almost knocking over a telephone pole.
14 или 15.
And then to top it all off, the car caught on fire.
At number 9 spot, we have a Japanese tsunami. On March 11, 2011, a 9.0 magnitude undersea earthquake struck off the coast of Oshika Peninsula, which caused a huge tsunami. Unfortunately, this tsunami claimed the lives of over 15,000 people, with thousands more missing and losing their homes. We all know how terrifying a tsunami can be, especially when it comes as unexpected as this one. A man captured the entire event on his dashcam, and when you're watching, just look at how fast the water consumes the entire city. It's truly terrifying.
後ろからも津波が押し寄せる。そして25秒後には車は完全に回転を始めた車は
Number 8, Landslide. This video was taken back in 2011 in Thailand. A few truck drivers were just making their way down a mountain when all of a sudden trees started to fall. Yes, nerve-wracking, but not too much to worry about when it's just a few trees, right? Well, unfortunately, it was more than just a few trees. Well over 15 trees had fallen over onto one of the trucks that was driving, with dirt and rocks also sliding down the hill, and it started to push the truck off the road completely. It's unknown if the person in the blue truck is okay or not, but I'd say for certain the person who took the video and witnessed it probably isn't going near any forest anytime soon.
At number 7 spot, we have the Roadblock. Ever been driving along a road at night and wondered how scary it would be if someone just were to show up in the middle of nowhere? Yes, this is what happened to this driver in the video. On May 17, 2014, in what appears to be in the middle of the night, this driver is going down a road with no one else around except for maybe one lone car. As he continues down his path, he goes down a bend in the street, which leads him directly in front of a lady in white just standing there still in the middle of the road. This is terrifying because the girl on the road didn't even flinch, like any real human would flinch unless they have a death wish. Not only that, she was just staring right into the driver's soul after he just stopped right in front of her. Like, who even does that?
Number 6, Ghost Girl. This video was captured by someone in Singapore. When they were driving down a seemingly normal road, they came across what people were calling the Ghost Girl. The drivers heard honking as they were probably trying to tell her to get off the road. There are stories about this road that a young girl was in a car crash with her family, but only she passed away, and now her soul haunts the road just watching as cars drive by. Maybe it's a ghost, or maybe it's actually someone who's sleepwalking and happened to stumble onto the road.
Right in the hump of our list, we have a ghost sitting in the middle of the road.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
That's a bit scary.
That is very scary.
That's
Alright.
My traction control just came on. Yeah.
As these group of guys are driving down a winding road in Malaysia, they eventually get to a point when the road straightens out, and this is when they encounter this creepy looking girl in the middle of the road. She appears to be in all white, black hair, looking like the more cliche movie monsters that you usually see, but regardless, seeing this in the middle of the night is bound to make all of us have some goosebumps.
Now at number 4, Demon. When a taxi driver in Japan was dropping off their passenger, their dashcam captured something paranormal. To the driver, the car ride was completely normal, but to us who can see the dashcam footage, there was nothing normal about it. He's seen driving under a bridge when what looks like a ghost appears in the back seat of the car. The figure seems to linger around for a little while, with at one point having what looks like a smile on its face. Then suddenly after a bit the figure just vanishes. Now some say it's the reflection of the lights in the tunnel, but I don't really know how much I believe that, and not to mention how the figure disappears for a bit then comes back when the driver is no longer in the tunnel.
At a number 3 spot, we have a Locust Swarm. In Russia's Republic of Dagestan, a swarm of locusts invaded and it was all captured on a person's dashcam. This looks straight out of an apocalyptic movie about the end of the world. In the video, the driver captured a gray cloud slowly approaching the vehicle, but when the cloud gets closer, as seen in the video, it becomes clear that it is not a dust storm, but a sea of swarming locusts. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Food for the Republic of Dagestan, the swarm affected 114,000 hectares of farmland, and despite attempts to stop the swarms through fumigation. Last month, the agency declared a state of emergency when a massive swarm hit the area.
Coming in at number 2, bus crash. This video was taken on multiple cameras on a tour bus in China. When the bus driver attempted to reverse on the highway after missing an exit, a transport truck had crashed into the back of the bus, unfortunately taking the life of the truck driver. However, everyone on the bus was okay, walking away with only minor injuries.
A spectacular crash has been captured on camera from the inside of a tourist bus in China.
I personally don't think the truck driver was at fault whatsoever, because who reverses on the highway?
All the way at our number 1 spot, we have a devil sighting. Somewhere in Asia during the night, a driver encountered one of the most creepiest looking people on the road. It's hard to explain what's in the video, so it's best to just show you guys what I'm talking about. In the video, we see a young woman with long dark hair sitting in the middle of the road. As she notices the camera, she starts to walk backwards towards the car and then picks up her pace. This is when the car is like, yeah, no, I'm out of here. Well, these are the top 10 scariest dashcam videos from Asia. What continent should we do next? Let us know in the comments.
I'm your host, Makayla.
And I'm Andrew.
And we will see you next time.
Peace.